And hello again, everybody. Xinthar here with some more Sunless Seas with myself and Stukka. There we go. Say hello, Stukka.
Hello.
Very good. So when we last left off, we were in a sorry state. We had just risked it for the biscuit, as it were, and were quite badly damaged. But nothing we can't repair now that we're back at the Wolfstack docks. Our money situation is also quite down. We only have 380 echoes. Unacceptable. Alrighty. That's what I do need to do. Audio is quite low. It's muted. How's that sounding? We do have a lot of pork reports that we need to hand in. Let's see. The Admiralty Survey Office. Have something to tell us of the pirate fleets of the forest? I do indeed. A king with 100 hearts. What a useful fellow. Without his export, I'd be delivering my own coal. Oopsie. I have erred. That's right, we can throw away a supply. I didn't realize how full my hold was. Still got so many to go. Well, if we can be assured of your discretion. I have strategic information from the Iron and Misery Funging Station, somewhere not far from home waters. It's quite good. Let's go to our hold and see what we carry. Trade of human souls, more watchful curios, and a Maracatch box. Dangerous. Very dangerous.
Ah, but it's empty. It's
For the
fine
moment.
right now. It's like inert.
Yeah, it's like a nuclear weapon. It only kills you when you pull the trigger, right?
Exactly. Well, you gotta put the firing mechanism in it, do you not?
True. True indeed. As long as we're smart enough to use it properly.
Well, I mean, that's up to your crew. Crew gets hungry.
Ah, yes. We only have 18 crew at the moment. Goodness. We really did take a beating out on the Undersea. Forgive me. Okay. And I'm not sure what to do with all this delicious cargo. Well, I have no real use for this spider silk at the moment. You can sell that off. Souls. Mushroom wine would fetch a better price in Vendobite, but it's always worthwhile to take the money you can now, rather than betting on a better bargain. Yeah. We do have these watchful curios and a lot of supplies. To the... Actually, dry dock first. Really have much in the way of assistance.
Hey, Jack.
Hey, Jack. It's only 100 echoes, we'll be fine if we get full hull. Yeah. So we have 30. Ah, I see. So we're using 30 for our supplies now. Fuel. The rest is just taken up by that. That's okay, though. We do have a lot of interesting things. We have two extraordinary implications. What I'm thinking about doing, though, is because I keep having issues with my save, is doing a manual save so that I don't have to worry anymore. It would only ever lose me the Invictus token, so that wouldn't be a terrible thing.
Oh, but the prestige.
Oh yes, of course, the prestige. Well, it's not causing us any trouble at the moment, so we can work around it.
Hopefully she maintains stability. I mean, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it.
Yeah. Absolutely. London, let's hire on some more crew. 2 more crew. Oh, I'll take it. You can do it again. Go 12. There we go, we got an extra Zayla. 5 echoes. Let's go to our lodgings. Drop some terror. Spend some time with the family. They'll enjoy their company. Drops our terror down quite a lot. Not much else we can do in London at the moment, though. I need C's or Z stories. Lamentable relics. Pays 50 echoes for intriguing snippet. How many of those do I have? One. I know there's something you can do with Watchful Curios. I think it has to do with Irem, so I'm not going to sell them to him. And Searing Enigmas are quite useful. They unlock things later on, so I'm going to keep those. Don't have any moves. Rose mark. No, that's fine. Well, we have enough crew and we have very little terror. And we have a mirror catch box that needs filling.
Could you not reasonably fill it at that island? But it is a long journey.
It's quite a bit long, yes. We could fill it at Easterville. There's two options. You can either spend 12 fuel and go up to the surface and fill it there, or you can take it to Easterville and fill it there, and I think the best place to sell them is Guider's Morn. So it'd be a bit of a round trip to sell them, and they're very dangerous to have on your ship.
Absolutely. That's a long way to go from Easterville to Gettysmorn too.
No, it's no worse than going from Albertine Gates to Guider's Morn, though. Especially with the amount of fuel you have to spend.
Yeah, it's literally just time and port reports that you're missing out on.
We haven't found Codex yet. Might be worth a look. I think that'd probably be it there. Oh, of course. How rude of me. Alright. I'm going to go up to Venderbite and see if we can find Codex. Back out onto the Unterzee.
Away from the faces of unscrupulous parents, the orphanage plies the sea.
We pay top shilling for your unwanted urchins.
So we have put to sea. Should we pull to see if we will make it home?
Ah, we should. Right after I end this poor fellow's life.
Oh, but this is a foregone conclusion.
It truly is.
I'll get that bull running. Hold on.
Very good. Ah, some more spider silk. And the determination is, will we make it back to London, not will we make it back to the next port? Indeed, Asterius Grimoire. They should have known better. Pirates never learn. So we have 2 for the Neathbow. We have Pelican and Gant. That's good. Interesting.
The prediction is up.
There we go.
Sendudash.
The driest of chuckles. My left eye is blind. Should I replace it with this one? It will be no blinder. But perhaps I will see within. It raises the hand with the hunter's eye towards its concealed face. No sound is indescribable, but some should be. This one, let us not trouble ourselves with its nuances. Its reminders of marsh and gangrene, chrysalid emergence. Take, it says, its voice ragged. It gestures to a side table where a spore tusk sits. A pearl tiara is perched jauntily atop the tusk. Both apparently are yours. We've got a hunting trophy and a captivating treasure. Well, let's show him our weeping scar at the same time. Disappointing, Jesus. I imagined Gant as hungry, grey, more beige, but promised, your payment is there. The human skull sits atop a dusty notebook. 7 secrets and a lamentable relic.
7 secrets is nothing to sneeze at, excuse me.
Pretty good. So, we've gotten him Pelican and Gant. Need Vieric. Violent. Oh, we can buy Violent ink from somewhere. Here we go.
The cons, I think.
Yes. I think it was at the cons. Cosmogone and a Potion. He gives good rewards for this, though. The obsequious steward bows obsequiously. The flickering lights of Vendobite seem bright after the curator's lair. Yeah, we've still got plenty of fuel and supplies. Some pirates were never burdened with intelligence. Ooh, a lifeberg. With our current setup, we should be quite able to deal with them. Unless I do something stupid like this.
I mean, that's a chunky lifeberg.
"30 damage. They really do hurt. Trick is to stay out of their range. Ooh, so close that time. I need one more strike. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, got him. I was running out of range too.
Backed you right into the land.
I need money more than edibles, that's for sure. Something valuable perhaps. Regardless, you'll have a tale to tell. A tightly sealed crate. Is that a mark of the Iron Republic, Hell's client state? That is a lot of fuel. Hello, Governor. We're sailing the Unterzee again. And gambling goob.
Heck yeah. I love the Iron Kingdoms.
Well, you see, there was a rebellion in Hell, Governor, and as a result, there is now Mount Palmerston, where the exiled aristocracy lives, and the Iron Republic, where the inhabitants of Hell live. I don't know why would we want to gain Salt's attention.
I mean, things get a lot worse once you get the attention of the gods, right?
Exactly. Perhaps we won't go and do that. Well, we'll explore the town. Oh good, and I got Storm's attention anyway. You fall into a reverie as you wander over the shore. There are words in the wind, a story of sorts of a gate in the north, of a pale light that began there, of a drowned light that will end there, of a high wilderness that other ships may sail. You lift your eyes on the wall, the salt works. Someone has scrolled. Is there a sea more sunless? Questions for later. Gather some intelligence. Are you asking for any particular reason? At what time of day? Is that your hat? Might it be 6? Could be 6. Eventually you cobble together enough implication and supposition to compile a report. Here we go. We should be less frivolous with our monies, though. Here's another lifeberg.
Cheeseburg.
Oh, we are right next to the Odinson Straits as well.
Oh, real cheeseburgers. Excellent.
Come on, little lifeberg. This won't hurt for more than a moment.
Oh, we got the bonk in on you. That's not good.
It's alright, he gets that one and no more. Ooh, I take it back.
Oh! You're not cheesing hard enough.
What the hell is happening here? Game, please.
Oh, it just gave it that.
Sometimes you are the cheese, sometimes you cheese.
Sometimes you gotta get cheese done to cheese. What up,
Indeed.
Thunderclap Sassy?
We're back down to 55 hull already.
That Lifeberg was like Christine, grinding its friggin' sides apart on the walls to get at you.
You wanted a piece, that's for sure. We need treasures. 5 supplies.
Peaches.
Well, we're in no state to do anything now. But I did say we would find Codex, and I'll be damned if I go back on my word.
Won't be long, you'll have this entire map cleared if you're not careful.
I know. And then the fun can begin.
Wait, did you just capitalize all those letters? I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
Because there's fun, and then there's Dwarf Fortress fun.
It's fun, like a fair ride. Well, we shall compile a port report. Did acquire a doomed monster hunter. This one has waited all her life for a single answer. Give her that answer and she will be ready to lay down her life. Cost me a searing enigma, though. Trade a lamentable relic for 3 unread logs. Well, I do have 2 unlamentable relics. The irritable monkey snatches the relic, cradles it into a matted fur of its chest. Another, from a cautious distance, fling 3 logbooks to you. One after another, each filled with scientific field notes. This one of Z sounding, this one of angler crab behavior, this one cataloging the fossilized sigils of Codex.
Ooh.
Interesting. No, we can't use them. That's a shame. We have a lot of drowning pearls. We have a lot of hunting trophies. Some unread logs. Oh, we have 16 secrets. We really should spend some of those. That's our heart's at. 32? It could be better. How about you? You'll increase my iron, won't you?
Yeah, but your hull must be good.
Iron's good, because that'll give us better weapon damage as well. There's very little I can not solve with weapon damage.
That's true.
What do you increase? Veils? Not our weakest stat, but it's pretty close to it. Mirrors is clearly our best. I always like to keep a small stockpile of secrets, you never know. Let's learn a little bit about our tireless mechanic. Thanks for the meal and the company. No, no wine. It makes me sleepy. Oh yes, I can sleep too easily. That's the problem. There's a draft I take nightly to substitute for sleep. It works well enough, and it keeps me sane and upright. But I wish I could enjoy one night's sleep if you could help me. We need a clayman, polythrym. We'll need a mirror catch box. Conveniently, I have one of those. And we'll need to go to Hunter's Keep. I'll explain when we get there. No, I'm serious. I would owe you a great deal. Oh, okay. So we need a clayman and a mirror catch box. Well, good thing I know where to find both of those.
It's funny how close Codex was, and he just never came to it.
Yeah, it's a curse of it, I guess. It was probably a lifeboat scared me away from it, to be honest.
Or the hunger for cheese.
Ah, yes. The cheese does that. It's an insidious thing.
You get cheese tunnel vision.
I need the shinies. The shinies, man.
The loot goblin in me hungers.
That's how many people end up. Just one more attack. Just one more creature. Just one more. There we go. We've explored this area. I think I will, yes. We'll head down to the Morn. At least we didn't lose too many crew this time.
For now.
For now. It was only the first encounter of the session. I'm sure we'll find more.
I mean, people invested much more in seeing you fail, so you do make it back from this one hell of a ride. People, a couple
one
people
person.
just make a tidy profit.
Indeed. Besides, it's only orphans we're losing.
Absolutely. And
Plenty
maybe your son?
He is here somewhere. Whether he's dead or not is up to him.
Good lord, we don't bury the dead on our ship, do we?
No, we don't so much bury them as, you know, those things they hang over the side to stop you grinding against the walls.
We just hang them around.
You could say he's hanging out.
We were talking about the ablative orphan armor last time. That's true.
Of course, the night owl. Got a little lost, but we made it. Well, we haven't picked up too much terror on this little trip. Ah,
I'm surprised you didn't go after more solace roots last time.
yeah, I should get them, because I do have a lot of these drowning pearls, but I think I can only get 2 at the moment.
Yeah, just one on visit. See?
Gather intelligence. Failed. Lost a crew, gained 5 terror. You and one of your more villainous-looking Zaylers joined a dice game. Villainous-looking. I know for a fact she tithes to a charity and has a delightful singing voice. The topic turns promisingly to pillage and ambush, but your Zayler is a little too forward with her questions. There is a scuffle and a stabbing. You escape. She does not.
Oh, rip.
But she had such a nice singing voice. How unfortunate.
Another of the gravy kids.
Oh well. Yep, no one cares for us.
Of course not. We let gravy die again.
So a sunlight-filled mirror catch box will go for 300 echoes here. It's pretty good. But at the moment I have another use for it. Do need to collect that strategic information from the Iron and Misery Funging Station. We'll have to make a journey for that first.
I wonder how safe it is to actually operate one of these lighthouses, especially with big monstrous crabs like that.
I mean, depends on what's operating the lighthouse.
Is anything operating the lighthouses?
Exactly, who knows? Yes, hello Mr. Crab. Unfortunately, I have no armor or hull left, so I have to kind of skirt around you right now. Thank you for coming.
We appreciate your patronage.
That better not be an Alkeus class steamer.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's trapped on the rocks though.
Uh-oh. How unfortunate.
It's an Alkeus class. Of course it is. You can't see me though. Now you can. It's okay, it only did 4 damage. Light him up!
Lights off, they let you back. Do you actually get more bonuses for having your lights on and having them have flares out?
I believe the flares increase the range regardless of where you are, so you still fill up the shooting solution faster. But my light,
That's nice.
if I put my light on them, I get the same effect essentially. Hello, pirate poet. 500 echoes this time.
Ooh.
And a case of curiosity. Thank you very much. Oh, I've got a tale of terror. Until the 6th candle was extinguished. Now we all watched the flame as it stood up, as it were on tiptoe, taller and bluer each heartbeat. Its light grew brighter and the purple failed, so that I saw the faces of all my companions, drawn and white as if they were all dead. Then the candle flame drew itself up like a dancer, was extinguished. Dark fell upon us all like a wave. I heard the hatchling call. Yeesh.
Yikes. But you've got 7 tales of terror. That's a nice tally.
I think I can trade them for money or something else later on. Nope.
So they're worth keeping. A
They
lot of
are.
things are really worth keeping, aren't they?
They're very useful in certain situations as well, but you have to find the spots to use them. For example, Frostfound. We found the Iron and Misery co-funging station again. Give the pass sign to the affable factor. The Admiralty asked you to bring back strategic information. This is your contact. The man I have tea with often. A strange smile. Here, little to report, but we have had the Carnate privateer nosing around. And tell them the company grows suspicious. Mr. Iron knows the Admiralty is interested in his business. Pray, my friend, that you never have to serve two masters as I do.
Good lord.
Ah, we can accept a volunteer. Someone had a child they needed to get rid of.
For one echo, a bargain.
I'm sure they won't turn into some horror.
Gosh, they won't survive long enough. Come on now.
Let's be real about this. I wish I had the space for some...
Salty lions.
Yes, that would be nice. But, alas, we must be away.
The watchers must be dumped.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what must be done with them?
I'm not sure.
Me neither. That's excellent, actually.
Something will be there.
I mean, inevitable geometry, you're probably not wrong.
I mean, we've never pretended to be good.
That's true.
We need 20 empty cargo space.
I don't need to pretend.
Oh, really? God damn it.
At least they're just meandering.
Yes. We'd probably sneak up on their rear quarter.
Yeah, they're just circling though.
It's like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer takes the stub. Left a bit, left a bit, left a bit. Ah, nuts to this, let's turn right.
Oh, you fool.
And
You
like that,
absolute rube.
you have sealed your fate, sir. Ah, more fuel. Lovely.
Take care, Jack. Glad you can hang with us for a bit.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Jack. As much as I would like to risk it for the biscuit, the smart money is on returning to London.
Yeah, let's save the ship. The Enterprise has been very good to you.
She has. It will be a sad day when I have to sell her for a bigger ship.
But not so sad that we will not do it.
Exactly. Oh, I suppose we could stop off at Hunter's Keep. Actually, there's no reason to. I don't want to
They have a
advance the story.
maternal instinct when our ship comes home. They know in their hearts that it's wrong to give their children to our ship because we're always back for more, unfortunately.
Yes. It's just that they all grew up in 6 or 7 short days and needed to go to new homes.
Wallet too strong.
We do offer a fair price for what is essentially alleviating a burden.
A competitive price, one could say.
Messages for the Harbour Master. Oh, and the Blind Bruiser has something for us.
Excellent. His patronage has only seen us well.
Of course, if you return to London without the little package, I'll have you something sharp to say about it. I'm sure you will. Ah, package from Guider's Morn. That's easy.
Easy.
It's simple money. I've almost got enough of these hunting trophies.
Oh, I'll give him something savage, alright. Oh, yeah.
He'd give us 500 echoes for 7 pieces of hunting trophy, or 1,000 echoes for 7 pieces of scintillac. I think we can get that from Pigmote Island as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's not the eye, is it?
Don't think so.
No, that's something different.
No, we can get 500 echoes for our harlot fry.
Heck yeah.
Oh. No, Captain, we do not use the Zayla's term here in the labyrinth. At Z, Captain, it may be Neptune's heart, but we have a care for our menace. Your payment, Captain. Do not come back if you find another. Well, sir, I'll come back as many times as I like.
I just won't bring that one. How's that?
What are you going to do? Say no? I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun if I decide to let it loose in your lodgings.
But we would never dream of doing that to an employer. Ho ho, oh no.
Yes, as long as you keep us employed, you will not have any issues. There we go. Lost some more terror.
Always geometry. We rely on them like it's a trade secret.
We can probably finally hand in some of these port reports now.
Bacon papers.
There's 30 echoes and some fuel. Endobite. Gives us some favor, which is what I care about.
Yep.
Tell him of
So you
Aestabal.
can... Sorry.
No,
you
go
can
ahead.
get favor with repeated port reports, though, right?
Yes, it just has to be a period of time
Okay.
between them.
That's definitely noted. Thank you.
Exiled for giving answers. It's Wither for you. Anything new?
I'm totally not beating this game vicariously through you.
It's fair enough. Khan's Shadow. Oh, these are always fun. Come on, let's hear it. Other officials gather round to hear your tale of bloodshed and debauchery, and the jokes about the Khan that the Shadow produces so efficiently and so entertainingly. The one about the Khan and the donkey produces a roar of patriotic laughter and encourages the deputy recorder to unlock the departmental drink cabinet.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo, booze! And we lost Terra for it.
You unlock the Admiralty's liquor cabinet. That's fucking awesome.
It's good. He only has the finest of mushroom wines, I'm sure. Strategic information.
Oh, Roland. There's a lot of story behind this game. Xinthar is probably a pretty good person to answer this question, though.
What is this story? So the initial story of this game is London was kidnapped by forces unknown in the form of bats. It came and it lifted it up and dropped it into this, what we are now, the Unterzee, which is sort of a cavern under the world where the unnamed and unknown horrors.
Unfortunately, we are the Z Captain, and
Yes.
we find these unnamed and unknown horrors, and we find out their names to our detriment.
Well, in London, in true Londoner fashion, it basically went, well, the Empire endures, and we're here now, so we're going to establish a new empire.
I mean, do it, Sassy. That would probably be pretty cool.
I mean, you just have to go look at some of the source books for Delta Green, and you can adapt it pretty easily for most game types.
God, I gotta buy those books.
Yeah, I think they sell them on
Drive through?
yeah, Drive Through RPG. It's quite a good site if you want to pick anything up for cheap.
It's pretty keen. Get some hot PDFs there.
Mm-hmm.
We are not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Yeah, we got 2 new crew.
Damn right, geometry.
There we go. Now we're all the way full up. The orphanage as it was, very full. Now we don't need. Dry dock, we're going to need repairs if we're going to make it all the way to the Carnate. By a guided lawn.
I am all for best piracy.
Oh,
but,
yes.
I mean, they really should have cyborg arms. Or at least Inspector Gadget aspirations.
Yes.
Nice, Roland.
Yes. I'm sad that I actually missed it when it was on Kickstarter.
Such a dapper abomination.
Indeed. You do mirrors.
Oh, him.
Yes.
Him.
Well, we can speak to him. Seconds and thirds disappear in a small, hasty morsels. He is nervous and not a gifted conversationalist. You do your best to plug the silence. When you ask about his past, he winces. I can't say, Captain, this. He taps the livid sigil on his temple, which twitches like a scorpion's sting. Has burned away my memories. I recall I have a brother, but not his name or where he is. I remember the names of the ships I've served. The Implicit, the Bonnie Swan, not their crew. How did he come by the sigil? He clutches his head. I don't know. Thinking about it is like fire in my skull. He grits his teeth. Someone must have hated me very much to curse me, but I can't even remember my... Oh, friend, you know your enemy. You know him so well.
Oh no. Xinthar knows.
I don't, but your worst enemy is always the one in the mirror.
That's true. I also don't know what becomes of that man. That man vexes me.
Well, we could always...
What's up, Tim?
I think we could... Oh, we do have a searing enigma now, so we could talk to the Carnelian exile. It's the same cost no matter what we do. I've just noticed that she has one of those vampire fangs.
I'm sure it. I'm sure that has nothing untoward behind it.
Is it worth spending a searing enigma at this point? Maybe when we have 2.
That's fair.
We have full hull. We're quite flush on fuel and supplies.
And echoes.
Yes, we have 1,000 we
Bless the
need to
blind bruiser.
exchange. Such a good boy.
He really is a nice man. He's only treated us so nicely.
Yeah, all we have to do is ferry souls of the damned between various places in London. I mean, I didn't know them. Not my problem.
No, and like, they're already put in the box. Like, whatever, man. They're just cargo.
Exactly. Good look at buying one of these new and fancy weapons.
Ooh, fancy. I'm not simping. I just don't want to get stabbed.
Ooh, that's pretty good. It equips to the aft, though. I don't have an aft slot. But we could
No,
get...
you take it. You take the soul out of the receptacle and you can't put it back in. It takes a lot of money to do that.
The other problem is it'll probably not be your body. We could purchase an Ilrian. You know what? We'll buy it, we'll try it out. If we don't like it, we can sell it back for half the price.
We're flush with Mons. We can do science.
Indeed, we can mess with it. We do quite a bit of damage now.
Ooh.
+8 bonus. Pretty good. And if we did want to get a flensing weapon, we could destroy crew directly, which means we could take the ships that we sink.
Oh, so they actually don't sink.
Yeah, they just become crewless. I think it costs crew to capture them, but obviously they need someone to, move it around.
Wait, you could actually kind of make a fleet?
Yes. Discouragement. It's a torpedo gun. That's the best forward weapon, deck weapon we can get. I think that's the best forward weapon. Yep. Oh well, we're pretty happy with what we've got at the moment. How are we for supplies? We're pretty good for supplies, but we could have a few more. Alright. 2 guiders more. More room. Indeed. Let's not bring Dr. Gloctopus into this.
Dr. Octoglomopus, blah.
Well, we have set sail again. I suppose we should do another prediction.
I'm gonna give you 10 minutes this time. Will we make it home? Or will we be flotsam in the Jetsam?
We'll grab that port report from there and then we'll continue on.
That's a fast yes. Seen a lot of yes, but somebody's gotta say no. Oh god, even more, yes. Zin, will you close this pole if I put it on it?
Yeah, I can do that easily.
Excellent.
Oh, good God, there's two of them. Thankfully, they're stupid.
If you have faith in Xinthar, you might make a fair amount of goo.
Sometimes
better,
I'm a good
Gavari.
man.
If it had a culture worth enjoying, it probably does.
The more. Let me just fix this up a little bit. There we go. Sorry about that.
Are they used mechs or Amsham?
Well, we'll take our unstamped crate of brilliant souls. Thank you very much. Ah. We now have 4 soulless fruits. Ah, good. We did
One of
get
these days, we're gonna give him enough pearls that he's gonna marry somebody.
Indeed. We'll have the
That's
finest
silly.
lass in the Unterzee.
Gosh, I hope so.
Wow. That is a terrible price for soulless fruit here. 250 to sell for 50. Ridiculous.
That's highway robbery. Creative Brilliant Souls is probably a little spicy. If only our good man at home wouldn't stab the fuck out of us for it, though.
Yes. Does tend to carry a knife with. Buy one
I
kit
mean,
crate of supplies.
we don't fuck with him, just like we don't fuck with the kebab stand owner.
Yes. Get between a man and his meat and you're in a world of trouble.
You just like meat to him.
We need to get to Polythreme, then Aestaval, and then there's strategic information waiting for us at the Empire of Hands. It's going to be quite the round trip.
That's why Graveyard Keeper was a fun game, Inevitable Geometry.
Meat-based business opportunities. Don't ask where
Meat-based
it comes from.
Borgar bodies. You just gotta stamp that body meat and it's good to use.
Nothing wrong with a bit of salted long pork. And a crib. He only has 150 health. It would be a shame if such an interesting specimen was unresearched.
I agree. We should find out as many discoveries from its delicious, delicious body meats. Freebie.
Well, 36% chance for knowledge. Yeah, that does give us another hunting trophy.
Not bad.
We only need one more of those and we can take it to the nightmare. This will reduce the nightmare's strength. If it reaches 0, the nightmare will fade entirely. If you have any restful nights, they'll reduce the difficulty. 41% chance. Let's run from it.
That's scary, Tim.
At least it didn't give me any more wounds.
Yeah, that's lucky.
Demiu Island. Pick up another port report here. Have some tea with the factor. Such a jolly man. Bulgus Fund Ron cut aboard our ship. He waves away your thanks. I've eaten so much of the stuff. It does keep the terror away. Nice port report.
Because it's not grown that way, Zippy. I mean, harm makes it taste better. That's just my opinion.
It adds seasoning to the flesh.
Yeah.
We might catch Pigmotile on the way back. Well, that's cow.
Yeah.
Sheep, for example, and goats need to suffer a little bit for what they did.
They
know what they did.
But they're not my limbs. I don't own them.
Can't, own a limb, man. They're their own thing. Unfortunately, I'm not from New Zealand, Malik.
Oh, jeez.
No offense to our Kiwi brethren.
But implications being what they are.
Indeed. Garrick's Scalpel. It's a terrible name for a rock.
Uh-oh. Zenith mad. Zenith smash. Zenith strongest one there is.
I'm sure Zenith understands it's all in good fun. You know. I hope.
Therefore we're safe, Zippy. Yes.
For some reason I was triggered into a fight, but there was nothing to fight. Damn ghosts.
That menacing lighthouse.
Ah, hello, Nuncio.
Hoist the rat.
It's currency here.
Rats are currency here?
Yeah, you buy everything with rats.
Oh man.
Which is also odd because they have rats that work here. Wonder if he can turn himself in for a raise.
No, inevitable geometry is inevitable.
Offer employment to the postal rat's niece. I think that gives us a first officer. Don't really need one.
We already have a rat.
Oh,
On
we have a
some
ferret.
islands, yes. On some islands, they're free.
Dear, dear Mamma, sensible of the honor of your advances, regret that I cannot accept your proposal. Unable to leave the side of darling Mamma while she suffers her rheumatic complaint. Considering her lifetime of sacrifice in raising her children and not leave her now, certain you will understand all my wishes for your future happiness. The writing is even, tidy, untroubled. It did not grieve the writer to send. That is assuming dear Mamma did not compose this message herself. Intriguing. Ah, we can allow the Clattery heir to offer her services. She could remove the coal from a postal worker. They wouldn't be a worker anymore, of course. The hairless postwoman won't hear of it, but you do get one take. I miss London, he says. I'm tired. The inside of my mouth tastes like stamp glue. Blunt Thomas gives you a bottle of rum and the use of the basement. No amenities, but I don't fancy cleaning the blood off a better floor. The patient takes off his uniform for the last time and lies on the cold floor. No spectator, says the Clattery heir, harshly, and puts you out of the room. She comes out later with a scrap of skin from the patient's chest. The patient follows, whistling a tune from Mahogany Hall. We now have one Clattery souvenir. Interesting. Just cut the desire out of her.
That's one hell of a souvenir. The desire skin.
Do I dare try to dock at Khan's heart?
That depends on if you want more interesting curios. Wait, that's actually a thing. I mean, interesting, cool stuff?
Well, if we have hunting trophies, we could get them whittled down into interesting curios in the Shadow, I believe. And then we can take them to the King with 100 Hearts. Whatever that means. I suppose we could pick up some fuel.
Yeah. Really? Here?
It's very expensive, but it's probably better just to go get it at Khan's Shadow, to be honest.
You can give me the hose again, but if you don't give me my auto trader, I don't care what you say.
Well, we could establish a spy. Damn. Well, they don't like me anymore. We need to gain access to the Nephirite Quarter. I think that requires... Yes. Well, we're definitely not getting it now. We're only going to get a 40% chance to get a port report. The Temptations of Parabola, where London's now stands, the capital of the Khanate once stood. After its own disappearance from the surface, after the clean sky and wide earth, they went half mad in the closed night under the earth. They found serpent things and mirrors that promised them diversion, escape, new horizons. In time, the mirror serpents became the masters, not the servants, and the last true Khan led the last of his people to the salt steppes, to a black rock where he founded this city. How he built it is a tale for another day. You feel eyes on you. A woman in a white gold uniform watches you closely. The loyalty service is suspicious of foreigners who want to learn Carnaghian history. Interesting. But we should be away from this place.
Before they take you and keep you.
Or worse. We'll take a quick jaunt down to the Khan's shadow. That's a hefty boy. 10 kilograms is nothing to sneeze at for a cat.
That's a large kid.
Almost drove past the damn thing. We'll take port. Create a hunting trophy fort for curious. There we go. Now we have 8 of them. Chops. Fairly cheap fuel. Ooh, we can sell our captivating treasure for 1,000.
Not bad.
What is this? The Mile Breaker. This frankly sinister device reduces the amount of fuel that an engine uses. It also really frightens the crew. Apparently that's necessary. Could buy another empty mirror catch box as well. Oh, go on.
Double the danger.
Well, let's go down to Polythron. Pick up a clayman.
Ooh.
Ah, you got the big jeans from Mama. It'd be a shame if someone launched an ambush attack in the fog. So you generally want your pirates finished, as they tend to be more intelligent.
They gotta get that finishing school under them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, 5 supplies. I'll take it.
Oh, that's right. Geometry. We gave them at finishing school. I dare say, my good sir. Surprise, motherfucker.
They thought to ambush someone in the fog. That's the problem with fog, it tends to work both ways.
Except we've got that top-down perspective, and they don't.
I forgot this was a thing as well. Horn.
I don't know about the finish, but I know that the complete do have a problem with the free will.
Six units of cargo space, which we do have.
It'd be hard to get weir clay. That's tight.
Yes. I think that if we carry clay men to London as well, we can use them. Oh, we have an audience with the High King. The clay broker, leaning on his copper staff, examines you. The king will see your little friend, he said. No, he won't see you. Not just now. He gestures for you to hand the watchful cure. That night, the hill of Polythreme quakes and the words on the walls uncurl themselves. The birth cries are everywhere heard. As a clay man sit up, opening curious eyes, awaiting their tithing to love. The clay broker waits on the quayside. On the flat palm of his broad hand, the watchful curio squats, but it is chained. Our regards to stone is all he says. I now have a wakeful idol.
Nice.
With the wakeful idol, its eyes glitter with awareness. Its melancholy has dissipated. Now you sense anticipation.
Now it just wants to see where you sail.
Speak to the tireless mechanic. How many secrets do I have? I have 6. Increase those veils. Well, I say we carry some of these clay men to London. And our last trip, least of all.
Future home.
Indeed. We still need to find a way to block the light.
Or to weather it.
The contraption. Ooh, that's going to be an elder crab. That was almost my undoing last time. Yep, that's a 600-y boy.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage to soak. No, dinner too strong.
Unless you mean where dinner. At which point, probably. The sun.
You can. Nice.
We'll compile a port report. I believe we'll go beachcombing as well. Ooh. You can stroll along the beach. Perhaps the sea has brought you something. Driftwood, a smooth dark surface. Something glinting, just bottle glass. A nasty glob of goo. It lies like on the shingle like a discarded heart. Let's start from the top. A horrid carving. Someone shaped it into a devil mask and threw it in the sea. When you look at it, it's easy to see why. Brr. Got an outlandish artifact. Nice. Still a mirror catch box. Oof. Yep, that was unfortunate.
Ouch.
It's only one. We can survive. Oh no, but we have a menace's yearning burning. Time to leave.
Smart only fell one.
But we do need to head further south to the Empire of Hands to pick up our... Oh, well, we can spend time in bed. It'll heal a wound. Phew. No, crab, please no. Thank you.
What do you mean in the pool?
Oh no. Ooh, that's not a lot of damage.
Yeah, but yeah. That kind of was. I mean, if he has no aft, he does though.
And it does more damage than the front guns. Thank you, goodbye, have a nice day. It was a pleasure meeting you. He's lost track of us. I wish you wouldn't. I kinda need to go here, sir. Sir.
Sir, please, this is a Z Wendy's.
We don't have much meat, but we do have shark and crab.
Our Z food spectacle is something to behold.
Ugh. We completed our mission. We got one intriguing snippet.
Crib is meat.
Oh well. Depends on what part of the crab you're eating.
Yeah, fair.
Sailing the Empire of Hands. Ooh. A scouting trip to Sovereign Island. A wooden palace stretches across the whole island. Passage to it lit by field of tiny glimboys. I prefer soft-shelled crab anyway, then you can just eat the whole thing. Well, we've got the ash isthmus. Neither man nor ape claims this volcanic remnant between islands. Haunted, they say. Ridiculous. Yeah, I do like freshly caught mud crab, Zippy, but a lot of them walking around in the mud to get them. Scouting trip to Fountainhead Island? Ancient secrets peek out of the trees. Any may visit, but few pentees ever bother to make the pilgrimage. Hearthsake Island. Thin pillar of greasy yet appetizing smoke rises from the only settlement in the empire. Where do you think we should head to, Stukka?
I mean, I'd like to see what the humans are up to. I like the idea of the buoys leading into the palisade walls. Maybe Fountainhead Island could be cool. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
let's
good
have a look.
choices. That's my problem.
Yeah, but I think we can only do one at a time. The Empire of Hands is hardly as old as they pretend, but mimicry and theft infuses their whole culture. If the Penties have come to think that the rulers should be buried in the ancient temples, and as ancient temples they will build, it would hardly be the first time their attempts to mirror humanity have entirely missed the point. Now we need an ancientish treasure map. Well, we can look for a temple in the forest. In a clearing, a parasynthetic trees loom and imposing structure of wood and stone. Let's have a look. Ah, the Vault of the First Emperor. It stretches through the forest in a number of styles, each designed by the whims of the latest Pentecost apes who felt it needed to be made grander. It would take a dedicated team to break in and cover the secrets. Perhaps you will bring one here later. See. No, we can do a few more.
We will get Unterzee Jones and we will break into this temple.
Send in the orphans with shovels and lanterns. No rations, though.
If they find the bugs, they can eat them.
Let's have a look at the Sovereign Island. The heart of the Empire. Many boats circle the island, all keeping their distance. The one that gets closest is an extended rowboat painted in yellows, whites, and reds. All servant monkeys strain at the oars, while its true passenger sits in comfort behind a gauze curtain. For a moment, an eye catches yours, but only for a moment. It would not do for high-souled Ave to seek something so beneath its notice. To gain access to the court, we need a gift for the Monkey Emperor. The gates are guarded by two armored monkeys that would look adorable if not for the blood on their bayonets. Humans are not welcome without an invitation or a worthy gift for the Emperor. Back to the boat. Let's go to the Ash Isthmus. Of apes and monkeys, the trip offers little time to think on the Penties. Technically, they are monkeys rather than apes, but it's not tactful to remind them of this. To their high-souled faces. The accepted name is Pentecost apes. In private, though, the bloody monkeys is about as common as common. It is, one might say, an ad hominoid insult. Parasynthetic vegetation thrives in the Empire of Hand's fertile soil and cool humidity. Wide natural paths run between the clumps of trees, softly lit by a dim green glow. An occasional glimmer of false stars through the canopy. Only the crackling of leaves, the soothing sound of water break the serenity. This volcano-forged paradise. Interesting.
Oh, you don't want to wear that vest here, man.
We could hunt for supplies, which is only an 18% chance of success.
I think the supplies what he does.
We could relax in a hot spring. Sounds sulfury. Someone should inform. See, the problem is when you have a hot spring and there's a smell of sulfur, what you get is sulfuric acid.
Yeah, oh.
I'm just going to rest in this delightfully warm where are my legs.
I don't know about that, but sorry.
Trying to sell us popularity. We don't want to be popular. That sounds awful.
No.
Banned. report. See, spam scams are bots. It is a bot. Tell us more about this. The bot offers false idols to worship and must be struck down. And also block this user. There we go. I think after all that work, we should have a nice relax in a hot spring. You slip out of your itchy clothes and into the welcoming caress of hot, deep water. The salts and sweats of sailing life melt away as you simply float, bare and free. Above, false stars glimmer bright enough to be worth wishing on. All around, the glow of the tree casts an ambient calm on the silence. How long has it been since you had a moment like this? Since London? Longer?
Stretch.
Stretch and torn.
Gamer posture destroyed. Thank you.
Indeed. Thank you very much. Ah. Black beaches give way to oases of gently glowing trees and scent of rotting flowers. A thought for your lover? What is the likely lass doing right now? Are you on her mind, like she is on yours? A thought for our child. One day you'll bring them here to this place. We'll be hearing tales of adventure in a possible land. A thought for the past. Z captains are born and Z captains are raised. You think back on the day you learned it was your path. A thought for the future. Ambition brought you this far in your journey. One way or another, ambition will end it. But have you changed your journeys? Has it? A thought for the East. Few sailors are resourceful enough to get this far, where the stories end and the myths begin. Thought for the Z. As mysterious and deadly as the first day you set sail, she remains your mistress in your kingdom. No, no thoughts, not right now. Let this moment be yours and yours alone, not wasted on worldly concerns. You could think of our child, or we could just go back to the ship and be like, hey, get back to work.
He's there. We don't need to think about him. We know where he is.
Let's have a thought for the future.
Yeah.
Every day another step closer. There are as many reasons to take to the Z as there are sailors. For money, power, the joy of exploration. To head north, and damn the consequences. Most never come close to fulfilling their ambition. But you are different. You know what you want, with a sturdy crew by your side. You'll achieve it. Perhaps none will remember your name afterwards. That doesn't mean you cannot leave your mark. Wait, what was that? Sounded like giggling. A tiny blonde girl perches watching on a rock. Her innocent grin is spiced with mischievous glee. She moves like a monkey, but she giggles like an imp. The look on her face, you're at being caught bathing in her hot spring, and the one that floods onto it as she scoops up your clothes.
Uh-oh.
Dang it. Another orphan. Dear God.
She took your fucking clothes.
At once you shout, or there will be trouble. A desperate sin. Curse these relaxed limbs. All I hear is more orphans for the plating.
Yep.
Do we yell at them, or do we chase after them?
I think a merry chase is in order. I mean, look at your pirate hat. You're not stern.
Indeed. The monkey foundling makes things interesting. She waits, grinning innocently, until you emerge from the hot spring with nothing but your strategically placed hands for modesty. Before you can get close enough, though, she bolts from her crouched position and into the forest on all fours. A scampering run that turns every rock and fallen tree into a springboard. Chase the monkey foundling. Fire upon them, let them stare. Let their tongues volunteer them for a whipping. Queen Victoria would approve. Chase or fire? Oh, sorry, it's fire. I thought we were going to shoot at them.
Yeah, no.
No. Hmm. A
You gotta get your
chase.
bows back.
Yes. Fire upon them, let them stare. You stride back on board your ship, even locked, eyes locked straight ahead and daring anyone to comment. They do not. In the days that follow, however, word is brusquely sped throughout the crew that anyone else heard singing that song will be swimming with the rest of the way home. The song soon becomes bawdy staple in the singing mandrake. It's not a fame to be envied.
The naked captain bids you a good evening.
The Blumenbach quarantine. The Admiralty has never stated precisely why it seeks to keep the Empire confined. The most opposition to it fades once said opposers actually encounter a Pentecost ape. They have been easy to corral, however. Though they do not lack wit, there is not an inventive bone in their hairy bodies, and no amount of stolen humanity has taught them the art of creating engines. The lost treasure hunter. Northreach City, bats have brought down. He wipes his brow. Have you seen a big X on the ground by any chance? They got these 4 map pieces that got me this far and said X would mark the spot. I can't find an X anywhere. He looks at the map sadly. It should be here, it says. Now where am I supposed to dig? He is too busy to talk now, but adds that he will be in the village later if you want to trade adventuring supplies. Don't try the meatballs, he warns, getting back to his search. You just don't want to do that.
Oh no, Soylent Green meatballs.
Pretty sure that they're neither meat, but probably are balls.
Oh, oh no.
An explosion almost takes off your head. Sorry about that, booms the boisterous pirate, lowering a smoking blunderbuss as bits of shattered tree rain down. New arrival, are we? Well, if you haven't got a tail, you're all right by me. He squints momentarily suspicious. Don't have a tail, do you? Wouldn't put it past the thieving little buggers to go shaving one of their own. Wouldn't know fair play if it kicked him right up the arse. His voice is louder than his blunderbuss, and the congealed meat juices in his thick beard are better not considered. It was not madness that drove these pirates to cannibalism, but years of being shipwrecked without comfort and meat. After a while, any meat would do. Ooh. I see. I think that they're going to partake of my meat.
Uh, I.
I no, thank you though, but I must be going. They seem a friendly sort, but are shocked at the idea that there would ever be such poor hosts as to eat a guest. But then they have no shortage of supplies. Prepare a comprehensive port report. You have reason to brave the waters this far east, especially with the trade embargo. The Admiralty will pay especially well for up-to-date intelligence. There we go. Yeah, well, they're all in use at the moment. I'm gonna come back for that damn orphan child. One way or
Gotta get
another,
our
it's
head
coming
back.
back. Those were my finest second pair of pants.
Now I'm stuck wearing firsties.
See if they can. Nope. Nope. Any shops? Nope. No shipyards. They don't want any of the interesting cargoes I've managed to get. Well, I suppose we'd best be on our way. I think this time we're going to cut through the center of it all. Or not.
Yeah.
We can sneak past them. Nope, they don't see me. They don't see shit. There's nobody here but us chickens. Now we have 6 fuel. We need to reach either London or Guider's Morn.
Maybe get some fuel in Khan's Shadow?
That's probably not a terrible idea. It's considerably closer. We really haven't picked up much in the way of terror this trip either.
No. Except for the existential kind when the glowing golden ships come.
Yes. One day we'll have to fight them dreadnought to dreadnought. Crap. No.
Don't you do it.
Full speed ahead. We'll need a strange catch to speak to her again. What did the first officer... My sleep is riddled with dreams, Captain, dreams of bells and candles. Face of the deck, I see a lonely house lit by tallow and wick. Bell is ringing. Rings now, do you hear it? He scratches at his sigil, which has begun to bleed. Do you know this place, Captain? Can I plot a course? Place of candles and bells, the chapel of lights, a northern church where no sin is too terrible. Now it's on the way. There's a lot of things on the way, mind you. I mean, look at some of the guns on these boats. Like, this one here is just massive. Can I have that boat?
Can we at least have the turret?
Yeah, really. I'll drag it along behind me if I have to. Oop. Miscalculated. We don't really need anything there.
A mirror catch box full of very angry dream snakes.
Ah, yes.
quite the curiosity.
Now, Carnate War Trimaram, I don't have any desire to fight you, but I will if you piss me off. You don't seem mad at this yet. Gantpole is over there. Iron is up there. Ooh, I probably should have grabbed some supplies. That's alright. Bright usually has a few supplies for us.
Yes, unfortunately.
We'll take some tea with them. Gained 1 supply and 1 fuel. And we'll create a port report. I don't think we're at a place where we can actually go into Frostfound at the moment.
Agreed, Zippy. That's instantly what I thought when he said that. Yeah, you can get a second ship, have a fleet. Like, that's instantly where my mind went.
Well, we are close. Ah, well, we can do the Chapel of Lights and then off to Mount Palmerston. That should be a good boon. Mount Palmerston has cheap fuel, and it also has supplies.
I'm gonna step away for a sec. I'll be right back.
Not a problem. Hydrate. Thank you, the Night Owl. How long have we been playing this for? Almost 2 hours. We'll go see what deals with this sigil-ridden navigator. Not too encroaching so far, Hidden Boss. Oh god, no, it's Mount Nomad. No. I do not have the health to fight Mount Nomad. We'll gather some intelligence. Now, sigil-ridden navigator races towards the chapel. This is the place. Hark, the bell. Within, give chase. Within, the air is heavy, hushed. You enter to see your navigator, shaking a smiling priest by the collar. It led me here. Tell me what it means. Look at it. Look at it. The priest disentangles himself as politely as possible. I'm sure we could find a path to put you on my friend. He examines the sigil with the professional air of a collector. But we will need your help in return. We'll pay another price. The priest slips his arm around your shoulder. For you, a lesser payment, he whispers. Post no guards on your ship tonight. Ask no questions. And in the morning, perhaps, you'd like to join us for breakfast. A red and white smile. Oh no! The chapel's congregation are soft-footed. No one on board hears them come or go in the morning. A crewman's bed is empty. How controversially topical. Indeed. You divert your crew's concerns. Later you take part in a late, warm, red breakfast in the church crypt. When you emerge with the smiling priest, your navigator hurries forwards from a pew. The sigil, what does it mean? Who carved it on me? What did I do to deserve it? The smiling priest raises a hand. You are on a journey, my friend. Take one step at a time. I've seen your sigil before, carved in the ice at Frostfound. Go there. We'll answer your first question. That will lead you to the next. Navigator thanks and muted. He plods back to your ship. Before you leave, the smiling priest gives you a wink. About as useful as most priests go, indeed. But now we have to deal with the Mount Nomad.
No, please.
Good. I think we've managed to avoid him. So now our next thing for him is Frostfound. We are conveniently close, but low on supplies, so I think we're going to have to go pick some up at Mount Palmerston, and we might double back. No ships for me to take advantage of this time. How unfortunate. Nope, spoke too soon. Sorry, friend, but I need the money, you understand, I'm sure.
You knew the dangers.
I do enjoy how unmaneuverable their ships are.
Delightfully exploitable.
Something valuable, no doubt. 5 drowning pearls. Fathom King spits these out, your bosun offers, coughs them up like a cat does a hairball. He catches your skeptical glance. Yours, I'm here, Captain. These a fancy word for it. Narky bizarre. Or I'm a lubber. Whatever the encyclopedias the bosun has been drinking, these are drowning pearls, alright. They have the heft, the sheen, and the chill. Cups. We're full up to 7, that should be enough. An ambiguous eolith. We don't really have the money for much at the moment, I'm afraid. Our hold is full of curiosities, though. These new engines have been doing quite well by us. Let's head back to Frostfound. I don't like being stuck in this storm, though.
It seems like it makes you move slower.
Yeah, it does. It reduces me to 1. Can you not be here? This is like the worst possible time you could show up. With your 1,000 health and me at not even half hull.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I got him, Storm. No!
That's what I was afraid of. It loses his 3 crew.
Jesus, it moves so fast.
Oh, and he hits so hard. That's 80 damage.
Again, we'll be lucky to make it home after Tail. Just... God damn it, man.
It's a boss for sure, but dear God.
Sailor's nightmare.
We'll have to make it to Frostfam, that's for sure. We're gonna have to stop off at Mount Palmerston again as well.
I figured. There's no way you were gonna get home after going back to Frostholm.
Damn you, sigil-ridden navigator. This had better be important. Well, we can take tea with them again. That'll give us some fuel. Some supplies. Show the squatters your navigator's sigil. A plucky researcher recognizes it. I know it well. I can show you, but the way isn't easy. I'll not take anyone frail. I'll need ropes, crampons, skins, tents. And I want paying, of course. My bursary is wearing rather thin. Almost never remembered. He didn't exaggerate. The ice is slick as oiled mirror. You need pythons and spiked boots to navigate the slopes, and a misplaced foot will send great chunks of it thundering into the thirsty sea. The air bites like a bound shark, your face is numb, your fingers stiff, your throat raw. The climb takes you around a sheer white cliff, the waters below swimming in shards of razored ice. At last, a frozen ledge, a vertical sheet of ice rises before you, reflective as a conjurer's glass. Engraved upon it, 20 feet high, is the navigator's sigil. Impressive, isn't it? The researcher says, dropping his breath. It's one of the old accords between Wither and Irem. It means almost never remembered. The navigator approaches it warily. The sigil on his temple sparks with blue fire. He reaches out his fingers, touching those of his reflection in the ice. The reflection lunges forward, whispering something in his ear. The navigator crumbles into the snow. Oh, plucky researcher says. Damn, we're going to have a devil of a time getting it back to the ship. You do, but you manage it. Back in your cozy cabin, you imbibe and mold away. Will you ever be warm again?
Rum.
I lost 5 supplies. That leaves me with, what, 1? Goodness. Jeez. And I have to feed the crew in a minute. Perhaps not. I have 82 echoes left. And we have to go back near Mount...
Oh, this is gonna be a close one. You gotta make it back.
We gotta.
The people want their goob.
We will risk it for whatever biscuit we have.
The seas have not been nice to us.
Or I've been reckless. One of the two. No. You get the hell out of here, Carnate War Trimerim. We're going to keep as south as we can. Guider's Morn, Mount Palmerston, either or. Neither is a good choice.
No. He did turn right around at your venomous rebuke, though.
Hopefully he remembers it next time he tries fuckery.
They would do well to remember.
Passing the Chapel of Lights now. Well, on the bright side, we have less mouths to feed, so we don't need to worry too much about our food. But we can sell our mirror catch box and Guider's Morn.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Then we can use that to buy more fuel, food.
I'm surprised nobody's become hungry for that.
Surprised, well, I think I have another wound. So if I do open the mirror catch box, nothing good will come of it.
No.
Fear not, gentlemen, we have it. Only a little bit of hunger. Well, no, we have shops. We can buy food.
We don't need to eat each other just yet.
Yes. It's a shame that they won't take anything neat from me, though. They do have a lot of curiosities I could sell you. Ah, the Deviless is disconsolate. She pours tea with a shaking hand, her eyes are distant. The light, the agonies, the scalding mists of lead, I miss them so. I long for a return from exile. I was such a fool. There's no future with the convention. Will you help me? I overhear things here at the gate. Convention's plans. Take them back to London for me. The officialdom of hell will show gratitude to me, and I will show gratitude to you. Ah, we have a message from the wistful Deviless.
She's lying. The devils do not trust.
Indeed. Guys, you can eat. There you go. Oh good, it's a trade vessel.
Surprise, it's a trade vessel with teeth. Starts glowing gold, turns around, assails you.
No, don't say that. Would just absolutely wreck me in a shot.
Thankfully not in these waters.
Much further south. Yes, we'll have just enough to reach the morn. Especially if I turn off the light.
That might be vital. I was gonna say it's gonna be pretty close.
See, I can't even risk overburning the engines, because if I tried that, I would definitely explode.
Yeah, the whole situation is far too dire.
I mean, at this point, some particularly plucky pirates might be able to take me out. Oh, thank you for the follow, Gigantus. No balls, a cold dog. Shops. Take this and be done with it. Gives me a nice 300 of those. That should be enough to reach London. We actually didn't take on too much terror, but we certainly should be, because we are kind of up shit creek there. Thankfully, we have a lot of pork reports to turn in. As our ship begins to grow closer, a chill wind blows up and parents begin to think one less mouth would be advantageous. Even a simple pirate pinnace is causing a little bit of alarm. Ah, we can visit the cellar now. You will need, the mechanic tells the sisters, to visit your sub-cellar. Berry of Chaos, thank you for following. Oh, that nasty place, Lucy says airily, a little hastily. Yes, we will take you down. She smiles. But we'll need stories, something alarming for Cynthia, a Z story for Phoebe, and a tale of distant places. The sisters listen with delight to your stories and unlock the cellar door for you. The key is so heavy that Cynthia can only lift it with both hands. We won't go in, she said. We don't go in. The sign on the stones have Carganian look. The deepest sub-cellar, your candles illuminate the litter of tumbled stones, the remnants of a temple. The pool at the cellar's center is almost dry, the remaining water there seethes oddly in the candlelight, as if it were near boiling, but it's quite cool to the touch. The writhing river flows near here, the mechanic remarks, one of the tributaries of the dream. I hope it doesn't touch the well those poor girls drink from. My enemies find me when I sleep, but this water will attract my enemies to this poor fellow. He bends to dip his hands in the water, sketches the sign on the clay man's forehead. The man watches him stolidly. The mechanic hands him the mirror catch box. Hold this, he says. Keep it open. Don't let go, no matter what happens. The clayman's huge hands unfold the box. There, the mechanic says, turning to you. A serpent trap. Now I can sleep. I can finally sleep. He smiles. And then I think maybe able to offer you something rather interesting. Allow the mechanic to enjoy his sleep. Might be messy, he warns. Could you have a couple of strong sailors standing by? Tell them to snap the box shut when the trouble begins. He holds up a bottle of laudanum. I will sleep deeply. When nothing seems to be happening, you take your own bunk, but a roar from the clayman brings you sprinting back to the mechanic's cabin, fling open the door. The man's eyes see the etheric flame, struggling against the effort of the sailors to restrain it. As you rush to assist, it flings one sailor off, but the other manages to snap the box closed. Instantly, the man goes stiff, a lifeless clay statue. The etheric glow now pulsates from the box. In the bunk, the mechanic sleeps, his face wreathed in dreamy smile. He will sleep so till morning. We now have one mirror catch box full of very angry dream snakes.
And that's how we get them. Nice.
Well, it's like this. I stole a secret from the Echo Bazaar with the help of the Finger King. You know, the serpents who bream. Then I reneged on the Finger King. Don't look at me like that. Would you rather I'd have given them the secret? I talk about engines all the time. I'm sure you've noticed, and I dream about them. Found myself returning of the stone pig. I don't entirely understand still, but they're how the bazaar travels between stars. Did you know that they did that? And they sleep, so the Finger Kings can crack their dreams open. So the Finger Kings recruited me. I found a secret in those dreams. An engine like the Z's never seen. Oh, Captain. Captain, let me build it for you. You won't be sorry. But there are some things I'll need. I know. Isn't it always the way? Find Frostfound. Materials for the impeller. Take one element of dawn, one casket of sapphires, and 40 units of Stygian ivory, along with the mechanic's secret, to the unsettling sage, and the unsettling sage to the King Eater's castle. Interesting.
For the ultimate engine.
I do want the ultimate engine, that's for sure. And at last we make it back to London. More things to do at Frostfound. That place is awfully busy.
Hey, Purple.
Hey, Purple.
Alright, then you're gonna have to give the people their money. You made it home.
Despite my best efforts not to, apparently. I'll take my money, thank you. Well, we don't have any mirror catch boxes. And we did indeed return.
Thank you.
Enjoy your goob, everybody. Huh. Once again, you wish to engage my services, blind bruiser. Khan's hard again.
I mean, that was a nice bet, Asterius.
Ooh, 3.7k. Very nice. I can lower it, but first we need money, and then we need supplies, and then we need to repair our hull. Then we will see how our ice palace. We have actually been back to the ice palace twice already, for different reasons.
We could not brave it, though.
We'll sell off our soulless fruits.
Amen, mayhem.
We can sell off our spider silk. And then we can go and hand in our port reports for fuel, supplies, whatever else. Oh, and we should combine. Actually, we didn't get any strategic information from our last jaunt across the sea, but we did get a message from the Deviless, and we did get a comprehensive port report of the Empire of Hands. We have one strategic information, unfortunately. So we did get a fair bit that we can use. Unless the voracious diplomat would like it instead. No, they only want vital intelligence. Or moves in the great game. Let's see.
Imagine if we could actually plant an agent in the cons.
Oh, that would be so good. Excuse me. Strategic information from Codex, though. In that case.
Ooh, nice geometry. You give somebody a Highlander burial, Nubbles. Death from above.
Guide as Morn. Hunter's Keep. CO. Chapel of Lights. There we go, 300 echoes from the Empire of Hands.
Or any live run of MechWarrior 5. Those are fun to watch. When you can get them to DFA. Yes.
It's good fun. One from Easterval. Khan's Shadow. That will keep that. We can deliver these Claymen. 100 echoes for those.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
Shame we didn't have the whole kit and caboodle. But we used it for a good reason.
Indeed. Ship and dry dock, though, because we're going to spend that immediately to repair our ships. Well, we could do it with 25 echo. There we are. Much cheaper. The Brass Embassy. That's where I need to hand this in. Oh, we can sell them crates of human souls. I can get a port report from Fallen London.
What?
Apparently, I can sell them a port report.
What?
Madness. Oh, there we go. The devil has provided intelligence from inside the Brimstone Convention. The aristocrats' exiles of Hell. Hell will no doubt be interested. An urbane devil ushers you into a copper-paneled interview room. There are hunting prints on the walls, but the hunters are devils, their quarry women and men. The devil listens, fingers steepled, to your story, nodding encouragingly. That's terribly helpful of you. Terribly helpful. Could I have the message, please? He reads it with interest. Oh, that's very good. Allow me to offer you a consideration to you. Here, for your trouble. Bring me more, and I'll give you something else. But, do you mind performing some independent verification? You know how expats can get. Sometimes their imagination runs away with them. Anyway, here's a little present for your source. See, so we have 150 echoes. A gift for the wistful deviless. Guessing I have to go back and give her her gift. Looks like a fly. I guess that's unlocked the brass embassy now. Outlandish artifacts. No, nothing of interest. Oh, the scholar likes fresh secrets. That only gets me 20 echoes. That's not worth it.
Oof.
Well, we can give him some of these watchful curios.
You can also give up your wakeful idol.
Yes.
It's only $20 for a curio, though.
I can always make more, I guess, by going back to Polythrome.
That's true.
Ah, it's 100. Not
100
terrible.
for a wakeful one.
Hmm.
You can make a nice racket doing that.
Yeah, not bad at all. Let's hire on some crew. Go. Total of 14. See what our new recruit is. Engage Azela for 5 echoes. Very good. Full crew, full health. Mostly empty hold, though.
The orphanage is in town. Let your foundlings be found.
Well, we can sell off our elderly steeple engine. We know how to make watchful curios with a pretty good consistency as well.
4 apiece is a pretty solid intake. Plus, the transformation of them into 100 echoes is not bad at all.
Yes. Let's sell off our steeple engine. Oh, that's right. Guy in a misery company buy engines. Here we are.
Please don't tell me they'll let you sell the engine that's installed in your ship.
Oh, they sure as hell will.
Oh, those cheeky bastards.
Very cheeky. Well, we ended up with 14 fuel after all that. But only 4 supplies, which is unfortunate. But we can buy more. Yeah. That should be more than enough. Even 10.
I mean, for coming home with, like, threadbare.
Yeah, we did
Coming out
alright.
with 1,253 is really nice.
Uh-huh. Thankfully, I don't have any more of those.
Yeah, that would have been dangerous.
Let's spend some time with our family. Hey, I've got 0 terror. That's enough to go to Frostfound. We only need 2 more of those hunting trophies.
Should we go all the way into Frostfound for purple?
I think we should give it a chance at the very least. We do need to go there for our mechanic who's going to give us such wonderful inventions as well.
That's true. The ultimate engine awaits us.
We just have to keep our terror a little bit low.
We are furnished well with fuel. We can keep the lights on.
Indeed. Although it does mean we need another prediction.
Oh, that's true.
I'll set it up.
Yep, it's all you. That lets me waste another 10,000 goob. Hell yeah! I mean, purple does make a good point. We could get the various items that let us play that smarter. I mean, it's pretty wise counsel.
Yeah, it's true. There we go, that's much better. Yes and no. Submission period shall be 5 minutes. Start the prediction.
Okay, get on in this early. You should have faith in our captain. Because I'm going to put 10,000 that say that he's not going to make it home. If you want to make goob, here's your chance.
And also, because I'm reckless and all. Ah, for God, busload, get the hell out of my stream. Man. Bams. Bots.
It's a shame. Busload is actually kind of a cool name, but, I mean, then they had to do scumbag shit like that.
Yep, that's exactly it. Don't you even
That
think
ass
on it,
wants
sir.
your body. He wants that body.
My booty is mine, it belongs to me. You cannot have my booty.
Yeah, give him that Xinthar body.
Yeah, a bunch of supplies, how very wonderful.
God, Chippy talking about that this morning make me want fucking bacon buddies so bad.
Oh, yeah. Someone spent money on a bot? Never.
Cold dog, no!
Cold Dog, you have no idea how quickly I was about to ban your ass.
The sad thing is, it looks like that's an actual link, Cold dog.
I know. So we did get this mirror catch box full of green snakes, and I'm just wondering if I can present it to the first curator as one of the Neathbow.
Definitely be safe, Cold dog.
Oh, I absolutely can.
Oh, nice. Oh, my, they are cross.
They won't say imprisoned for long, but longer than I will. It becomes motionless for so long that you wonder if it's finally truly dead. At last it expels a rattling breath and points wordlessly at the Khoisoin mask on the trophy stand, half visible in the gloom. Made within sight of the mountains, wear it and think of me. We've gained another captivating treasure.
Hell yeah.
Nice. We've done Virik, we still need Violent, Irigo, Cosmogone, and Aposian.
As long as you're safe, Atama.
No, we don't need fuel or anything. We could sell them out recently.
Come on, Cold Dog. We can come up with cooler dresses than that. Like, come on. We can let somebody else have that one. I know you're way better than that, Cold Dog. Come on, brother.
No. 100 bits to buy a stupid domain name.
I mean, if we have it, we have it. Maybe I'm wrong to shit on having that real estate.
You know, I'm going to dispose of these corpses to keep our terror down. We're frostbound. We do need to stop off at Codex, though, because that's where my strategic information is.
That's a lot of predictions. You guys way outpaid me. Hopefully you get paid out pretty good. It'd be a terrible shame if we didn't make it back, though. A terrible shame.
Not that I would
Thanks,
ever rig a contest.
And thanks, Night Owl. Fighting like cats and dogs out here.
Oh, we're close to a hype train today.
No pressure, though.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
I said no pressure. Damn it, Night Owl.
Nod, nod, shrug. She hands you an oilskin pouch. 9 foolscap sheets of beautifully written cipher, gathered from who knows what corners of the Unterzee. You look up. She points across the water towards the distant lights of Wither. She shakes her head. No home there. For her, not now. She points to your ship and raises her eyebrows. Oh. I would really like to offer you a place on board. I'm sorry, but I'm full. Oh, she cursed me with salt.
No.
I got an achievement. Salt's curse. I couldn't take you. I'm sorry. I'm full.
She made us sorry. That's for sure.
Perhaps not.
No, god damn it.
He's really trying to get that. I said I have enough. Thank you very much.
Although that is a very cool robot, I will give you that. Praise the Destructoid.
What the hell is this?
Oh shit.
A tyrant moth.
Ooh, it's turning back. Is it worth it? It's very strong.
500 health, but I can do close to 100 a hit.
And you are untouched. It wants it though.
It didn't hit me that time, now it's reversing.
Because it wasn't assaulting, now it's hungry.
It's not terrible, it's only 30 damage.
but it staggers too. Oh, it's fast and angry.
Down to
Get him,
150.
Zin. Get him.
You'll not beat me on these waters.
This is our Z. Nice shots.
150.
Keep skeptical. Oh, but we're red. It's gonna be close.
We can do it. 2 more.
You've got him. You've got him.
It's already disintegrating into a slowy mass, like a slick of rotting leaves. Search for jewels. Ooh, a casket of sapphires.
A whole casket.
Ooh, very nice. Blue jewels are embedded in the rotting fuselage of the moth's remains. You gather as much as you can, splashing frantically in the ship's boat before it disintegrates altogether, and the remaining jewels are lost. Very good.
One hell of a fight from a moth, but very lucrative, I think.
Yes. See, now we could have taken that person and they wouldn't have cursed us with Salt's curse. Rude.
That was a little uncouth and disrespectful of them, yes, but that's Salt for you.
Yes. The gods of the Unterzee are not forgiving. Well, we have
No,
80 hull. We may as well continue.
80's not as bad as I expected. I can't actually see it very well.
It's very hard to see, especially because it's red. That makes it slightly better.
Yeah. Yeah, there, I can read that.
He's slow, but so am I. Now for the world's most uninteresting sea battle.
I mean, does it have explosions?
It sure will.
It's better than a canoe fight with sticks.
Well, that was rude.
Gun. Now they're just taunting us through us.
I'll still make short work of him.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have a real tail gunner.
Fundamental element cargo. More supplies. Good, I'll need them. Lost found.
Yeah, they take a lot of supplies for doing that shenanigans. Are you gonna get a bank of fuel at Mount Palmerston, or are you good to go?
I think I'll get a bank of fuel at Mount Palmerston. I've got 5, but I want to be able to make it back as well.
Yeah, and it'd be wise to not hit as many ports as we need to buy fuel from.
Exactly.
I guess we have to drink.
Indeed.
I don't think so, Purple. I think the only way you can get with her is if you give her your soul. Oh, that's a stretch too.
Oh, God, the gaming posture is real tonight. Oh, my back. Oh, dear, dear. You don't need a soul. Oh.
No, but it's valuable. They want yours so bad.
Indeed. We could. The Brass Embassy has asked you for independent verification of the Deviless's intelligence. It's possible that you might be able to eavesdrop on the convention somehow. 37% chance to succeed.
Don't do it unless she's cool with it.
We could up our mirrors before we do that.
I mean, if we make it a less dire challenge, that would be cool.
Yeah, let's see. We'll up our mirrors a fair bit.
$61's pretty fair.
We're up to 67 total.
Holy.
Still a tough
Still
challenge, but it's
tough.
40%.
It's on you, Captain. I dare not influence this.
I think we should try. Scramble up the stones. The ground is warm. You grow tired. Before you are more than halfway up, your mouth is full of ashes. There's a sound in the earth, a profound, complex, overwhelming drone, like the buzzing of a billion bees. You bend your head closer, closer. Feel the sound tingling in your teeth, bones, judgment. Oh, bones now. You can make out words, judgments, dream, Zalt, alliance, ecstasy. Sound overcomes you and vision blurs to red and grey. You wake up in the Deviless's coffin. Your head is in her lap. I found you on the slope, she said. I thought I'd better bring you in before you heard and shouldn't. She smiles. Strictly speaking, I should burn your ears off. But it's so nice to see you.
Aww.
Ah, I succeeded in the mirrors challenge.
Ooh,
I have the
brimstone
quality.
buzzings. That's a Zerg brace if I ever saw one.
Indeed.
Oh, sweet God, this is a hype train. We're already in it.
Thank you so much, the Night Owl, and everyone for their support. We do really appreciate it. Tamu, Night Owl, thank you for the 1,000 biddies.
Hey, Nova.
Hey, Nova.
I'll give you hype. I will make it to Texas. I don't care how. I'll be there this year.
Thank you, Meremperor. Praise Zog indeed.
You know I will. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Ah, give the Deviless the news from the embassy and the gift. Ah,
Oh, no.
thank you so
My
much.
boy.
Here you go, Nova. You're now subscribed.
Yes, cat frame.
Let's see. The Deviless keeps little snakes and pets now, each no bigger than her little finger. She scratches their heads. She calls them by name, and once, when she thinks you aren't looking, she pops one in her mouth, chew it like a licorice treat. What did they say? She asked. I don't want the
Praise
150
Tamu.
echoes. That's fine. Delight. The Deviless opens the parcel. The Mantia sherry. She pours you each a splashy glass, chattering giddily. She blushes when she sees you push the glass away. Force of habit. I don't really want to poison you. It's such good news, isn't it? Do you really think they trust me? I would so love to get away from this ghastly little rock, back to where the souls glow and the dances never end. So listen, I have something more valuable for them. The names of 7 devils back home who remain loyal to the aristocracy. To Brimstone. Here, take the names. Give them to the embassy. Ask them if I can come home. Sail swiftly, my brave captain. All my hopes rest with you.
Nova, I can't believe you're betting with me. Come on. I'm
Wife 2.0 is trusting us. How delicious. Indeed. She's such a lovely sort.
I mean, can you actually marry her?
I mean, it's probably not impossible.
Good lord, this game's nuts. You're not wrong, no way.
I'm a little bit put off by the whole sucking on snakes like they're candy, but still.
I would tell Diggs to get good, but he's pretty good.
Thank you again, Inevitable Geometry. It's called Fallen London, Itamu. It's still going.
Yes.
It's got a lot of stories, and there used to be, I don't know if there is anymore, tie-ins with Sunless Seas and the Fallen London browser game. Are you kidding me? Get the hell out of here.
Oh no, it's him. It's him.
I cannot even take a shot from him. He will instantly destroy me.
Nice bail. Wise, Captain.
I can't risk full speed.
No, Purple, stop going with me and Nova. We're giving our goop away.
The Kissigar vortex. I think we've lost him. We can only hope.
Oh, hell yeah. They're pretty enjoying your box. Thanks for the choo-choo, that was rad.
Thank you so much for that. Nothing like a little early morning hype train.
Hell yeah. Thanks to everybody who's hanging here with us on our cozy little cruise. Well, cozy, even though our hull's pretty pockmarked. And if anything really sneezes on us, we're gonna suck and die, but...
We have spent a lot of time north so far. We need to start going south.
Well said, I know.
But we did make it to Frostfound. Although we do have a little bit of too much terror, but we should be fine. It's only 16.
No, Nova, don't release Singulos.
No
Lord
Singulo. Well, let's create a port report.
Okay. Let's keep Nova out of engineering.
Now we're down to 7 terror. Now we can enter Frostbound.
I mean, I'd engineer with you any day, Nova. Any day.
To the Sapphire Chamber. The air is still. Ooh, a high-risk challenge. But we can use a sea story. Oh, Memory of Distant Shore. Ah. We have more, though. Yes.
Hell yeah.
You succeeded. Yes, this blue is brittle, savage barrier. Press against it and shatter, spilling you into a high wilderness. But you are safe in the dark. You are afraid, but you have mastered. Wait, I just did this.
Are we farming it for terror?
I don't know.
Or for distant shores?
That's just... Okay, now it worked. Now we can enter the Amethyst Gallery.
As your lover of the cold, Purple, I can understand what you mean.
Ooh, we only have one Z story.
That's...
It's a high-risk challenge with iron.
Hey, your iron's pretty good, too.
Yeah, 53 and we failed.
You lost, Terror. What?
Interesting. Which gives us terror. The corridor glows rich red of sunlight of fresh blood. Bright as pain, you tread the corridor's crimson facets. You almost expect your feet to come away sticky. With tales of terror. Bear your own memories of horror. Find the similarities, but keep a safe distance. Understand the fear that haunts this place without surrendering to it. We can try again.
Getting them tales of terror.
I'm losing them, actually.
Oh.
Oh well. This will cost us some heart, but that's okay. But
That art.
green a forest of poison of leaves, haloed by arc light. The rich, deep, fresh green of infinite depths and tints, its secrets and color would be this. It baffles and delights the eye. A chilly wind brushes you. Something sought, something lost. Aha! Cross the diamond bridge. Here the light
I
is
would like to
brightest.
point out, Purple has bet against you returning to London.
Yeah, it's not a bad bet. Cross the diamond bridge. Here the light is brightest. Lighting bright, migraine bright, bright as humiliation. I need a vision of the surface.
Oh, jeez, we're so crazy.
Terror is 82. A soft, barely a mirror fog. 100 rich and blinding colors filter through the ice like drinking a kaleidoscope. Like being kidnapped by rainbows, the colors shift with every step, revealing shining corridors. Each and every corridor, reflection fades.
One good time, Mayhem. You'll get there, brother.
Oh, we did it! The
We
light
can
here is
retrieve the mechanic's secret.
deep. The light here is very different. The ice crystal walls are invisible behind a soft and luminous fog. Even the air is warmer. Shadow paces you, stalking the boundaries of the fog. Know yourself, voice and tones.
Hell
Retrieve the
yes,
mechanic's
Belcher.
secret. This mechanic says very quietly, as far as we go. Let us take what we came for and get out. I don't want to know fog again. Has he been here all along? Nothing is certain.
How did he get here with us? He's not been with us.
Well, I think we're going to take the mechanic's secret. I'm very interested to know what the searing enigma does.
Oh man, knowing yourself would be immaculate, but we can
But
come back for that.
yes, we can do it again.
Yes, we can.
The mechanic fumbles in the drifting mist on the floor. His shadow does the same. From within the fog, as it scrapes away in imitation, there's a dull grating noise, his claws on a rock. He comes up with a stone piglet, small enough to lie comfortably in the palm of his hand. Its eyes are bright pearls. My imagination is rather literal. He stows the pig out of sight. Now please, can we go? I feel my chattering there. I've lost 35 terror as a result of picking it up.
Not bad. Not crazy.
We can take tea with the squatters on the deck again.
Tea time.
We lose 10 terror for a total of 50. Good. Perhaps not. And we are close to Khan's heart, so we should go and pick up our little treasure.
Mm-hmm. Is that where they... Or is that what we're trying to get better of?
We need to get the Cask of Souls from here for the Blind Bruiser.
Yes.
That's about all I know. That could have gone a lot worse.
That went so much better than I expected.
I'm running away from this nightmare.
No, we got away. Thankfully.
I wonder if it's worth docking at Khan's Glory just to see what they have.
Caw!
Car! Ah, we can offer a gift to the Taman. We have no more.
We're flush and drowning pearls.
May as well. We've got no real use for them apart from getting soulless fruit. Favors Timon's mercy. We need dark drop coffee. I see. Well, if we keep farming drowning pearls, we can come back here and offer them too.
Fire it up. Up. When you hear the caw, we gotta get it out the way. Yes, I butchered that bout on purpose.
It's fine.
I mean, I couldn't do it justice, so I had to just ruin it.
Of course. Meet a blue priest in a tiny noodle shop by the Moon Canal. Fizzing electric light shows the weary lines in his face. You have my money here.
I love how cheery he is with, oh, your stupid coins.
I hate them. Why can't you carry real money? Well, excuse me. This is real money. Not my fault you live in a backwards carnate.
I mean, non-carnate.
Wish it was real. What?
Watch him. Watch him.
They're already watching me. They don't quite like me out here at all.
Oh, no.
I think I'm going to risk it, and we're going to go pick up some Sphinx stone on the way back.
Hell yeah. Let's get that Iron Lion's money.
It does mean we have to take quite a treacherous path back.
Oh. Oh. That could be a rat barge. Dangerous.
Speak of the devil. He's
I
going to
know
go right into the Fin Noddle vortex again, isn't he?
It is a rat barge, too. In
Oh,
his
buddy.
natural habitat, the fucking vortex.
There you go, buddy. Yeah, you know you want to go in the vortex. There you go. Have a nice day.
Sucker.
Get shit on, nerd.
We don't do this, we just know what they do. We're not gonna fuck with them, we know that they drink the void, and that's all it is.
It's like, oh, well, we could avoid this vortex, or we're just gonna die. Well, Purple, the main reason why is if I did fight them, they'd just end up in the vortex again, and I wouldn't be able to get their cargo.
Yeah, if they die in the vortex and the cargo sits there, you can't actually search it because you're busy getting out of the vortex.
So it's a bit of a waste of time, really. Well, we have the capacity. Yeah, well, we can always dump some stuff overboard if we need to.
Although it would be the Chad move to just fight them and destroy them and leave their goods swirling around in the vortex forevermore. We ain't got time for that shit.
Indeed, we are. And if they got a couple of good hits on us, we'd be even more crippled than we already are.
Oh, again, I noticed that you want us to die, Purple. That's how you explode.
Horrors below.
Uh-oh.
Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking up at us, one says, his voice a tremble.
I believe we're 80 out of 200.
62% chance to catch it.
Oh, catch it, catch it.
Ah, we missed.
Nice try.
We'll get it next time.
I mean, the ignorance that it provides us from not truly knowing how strong our ship is kind of good. But it's hard to make influence decisions.
Yeah, we'll throw away 2 of those. Done.
Jeez, geometry.
And we'll compile a port report of all that. I swear to God, if that is an Alkeus class corvette and a crab, what fresh hell is this? I can take on the crab.
Oh, it's a youngling. It will not survive. We're close enough to home to risk it, I feel.
Yep. He's gone underwater.
Clever girl.
Not that clever.
Oh, shoot. Maybe I was wrong there.
Well, let's get some knowledge, which is a hunting trophy and some fragments.
Just swimming in the trophies, hell yeah.
We only need 1 more and we can finally unlock whatever that man wants, and 500 echoes will be ours as well. We should visit the cavies. We haven't been there for a while.
Yeah, we told them to drink and be merry, and I'm sure that's worked out well for them so far.
I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that at all. Enough about our ex, indeed. We have a new love. The devil-less.
Whoa. The likely lass will be awful cross with us if she ever finds out.
Ah, you said the key words.
Maybe our son will care. Maybe?
Maybe. How much does Scintillac cost here?
Let's ask the ablative armor if it cares. Son, do you care?
Father, please, it's so cold. Good work, son.
Alright, rein him in, switch him out.
Give him his ration of rum.
I told him he'd get no better treatment.
It cost 85 echoes for some Scintillac.
We need that for something.
We do.
Wasn't it like 8 or something?
Yeah, it wasn't a small amount, but I think we can get it.
Keeps going up, unfortunately.
It's still the same price.
Oh, I thought it was 80 to 85.
No, so we can buy a good amount of that. Oopsie.
Hey, slow bro.
We'll just lose a couple of those or watch from curios. There we go. Got a fair bit of Scintillac now. Can help them with some dilemma. The lights of London call to our people, hairless advisor. They seek the warmth of its lamps, the abundance of food. The aid leans in. Already the traders repurposed the impossible lamb's hull into rafts and boats for their shameful and terrible exodus. We cannot survive if our people desert us. What should we do? Have them escorted back to town at sword point, or suggest appealing to their patriotism? Either way, I've got a...
I feel.
Yeah, pretty good. Well, we want to be nice to them.
Well, that and Pigmont Isle is something to be celebrated. Their people should be proud of what they've done.
Yes, they have a strange little island in the middle of the Unterzee. Go. Diplomacy works. The immigrants are taken back by the arrival of soft words and outstretched paws and the promise of forgiveness. A few still risk the Z and its many dangers, but most accept Caviar's offer of amnesty in return. Ah, well, there you go. We gave them another civilization. It's now distinguished.
Shh, we don't want to buy them just yet. We want to wait until they're cheap enough.
Yeah, and besides, you know.
Or far enough into our pocket, of course.
What if we need them to establish our own empire later on? An alliance of sorts.
Ooh, they can help?
They can do many things.
Damn, dude.
But now we make haste for merry old London. Something's under the water there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a Gilliflow.
Oh, that's a shame. I thought it was a threat.
Instead, it's merely some death. And some extra food.
Scoop.
Scoop it up. We'll take those supplies, thank you very much.
Maybe.
No, they're just not very intelligent, Gavir.
A ship is a threat, no matter how big its guns are.
Well, it's either a food, a threat, or a mate. If we can convince
In London, a chill wind blows as parents ready the new locks for their doors. Their orphans will soon be unable to open, leaving them only the march to the docks.
we got some tales of terror. Beneath you, the eye grows wider. The water begins to warm to steam. Remove your garments. It may soon be time to swim.
Glub, glub.
Yes, we
I
don't
like that.
talk about the mountain, the night owl.
No. We will take its hide, god damn it.
Yes. Well, after another adventure, the orphanage pulls back into port.
Ready for another ready and easy tithe.
Some do it out of desperation, others do it out of hope. All do it misguidedly.
Amen.
Oh dear. Unfortunately, I think that's all the time I have for tonight. So thank you all so much for joining me. As always, it's been great. Let me just turn down the volume a little bit here. There we go. We'll bring you all back on over to this scene.
Thank you very much for hanging out with Cozy Ship Times. You've all been a very distinct pleasure.
Indeed. Ah, yes, of course,
No,
the goobs. Before I go,
not your goobs.
we did indeed make it home
We made it
safely.
home. Give them my goobs. No. Yes.
Yes. 4,555
hell yeah,
goobs.
profits. Enjoy, folks. Please torment the other streamers and take care of yourselves.
Indeed. Thanks again for hanging out. I look forward to seeing you all next time. Bye-bye.